12 lucky northeast youngsters found out today that they're off on a wildlife safari to Namibia. It's first prize in this year's Square Mile project, a conservation competition run by Northumbrian Water and supported by police, youth clubs and anti-crime groups.
This year, 87 teams of youngsters from all over the northeast competed in the Square Mile project, begun 3 years ago by the Durham Coalition Against Crime and Northumbrian Water.
I get a fantastic amount of feedback, and these youngsters, it carries on with them. They don't just do this and then put it all down and go away. It actually stays with them, and over the 4 years, literally thousands of youngsters have got themselves hooked onto the environment through this project.
9 teams made it to today's finals, held in the Spennymoor Leisure Centre. Each group set up a stall to explain the conservation or civic pride project they've undertaken within a square mile of their school or youth club.
Since then, winning teams have been to Space Camp in Alabama, sampled the Wild West lifestyle in Arizona and tracked polar bears in the Canadian Arctic. This year's winners will go to Namibia, where they'll take part in a 10-day African wildlife safari.
While a group of African dancers set the scene in the main hall, the judges were making their final decision next door.
And now it's the moment of truth for the 9 teams. Sir Fred Holliday is about to announce the results and the winners of this year's African safari trip.
The 2 winners, Youth Connection and Wellfield Middle School.
In the end, the judges couldn't decide between the teams from Wellfield Middle School in North Tyneside and Rosebery Comprehensive in Pelton, County Durham. So they chose both, and 12 very excited youngsters will now go on the safari trip.
I'm really happy though. Oh my God.
How about you?
I can't believe I'm crying.
The expedition to Namibia is scheduled for March of next year.